Sorry, I was not prepared. You already know. I never come prepared. That's part of life, guys. That's part of life. Life is unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm unpredictable. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, welcome to my channel, Angels of Enlightenment. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please press the notification button so each time I post, you will get notified. Also, check me out on my other platforms, my Telegram, my YouTube, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. Well, it's Tuesday. I said I was going to probably come on tonight, and here I am. Poof! But you know, I popped like a genie. So let's see what we have this evening for you guys. I feel a little goofy tonight. I don't know. The energy's nice. I'm not gonna lie. I can't, you know. I can't complain. I can't complain, my friends. Oh, did you guys see the moon? As I said that, it's 1:11. So, the moon was gorgeous this evening. It was really nice. And, yeah, it was really nice. It was red. And it wasn't even a full moon. Because we had the full moon, what? 7th and 8th or something like that. But it was really nice. It was nice and red today. It was really, really red. So we're going to see if anybody comes on. I don't know which cards I will be using. I don't know. Probably not these. I'm not. So we won't use these. Oops. Oops. Sorry, guys. I just got home from work. What's up, Keithers? What's going on? Amen. Amen to that, Keithers. How's your day today? Hey, I sent you an email. I don't know if you received it or not. You usually respond to me like real quick. I know you've been busy. Didn't you have something like at 12 o'clock today or something like that? Like a healing session or something? You know what? I never got it. I don't know what's going on with... How many people? How many people, Keith? How many people did you have? Oh no, I lost some subscribers. I guess I was 15. Wow. Okay. Why was it only 5 likes? Did you keep on telling them to hit the like button? Yeah, YouTube is funny with numbers. They play with my numbers all the time. Every fucking time. It's annoying. In my opinion. YouTube is annoying, in my opinion. Oh, my hair is crazy today. Sorry, I just got home from work. I hit the healing button too much. Now that is funny. I know, let's see what's in for tonight. I don't know. I think we're going to get some moon messages. Let's see what we got. That's what I'm going to do. So I have this one. And I have this one. And then I have this one. Yeah. Oh, that was funny, Keith. Hey, Keith, did you know Ralph left? left. He left the channel. He was kind of acting weird, so I'm kind of happy that he kind of did leave, because I knew the only reason why he was on my channel was because he liked me. You know, I don't mind people like subscribing to my channel, but I don't like when men specifically only subscribe to my channel because of my face. It's kind of a fucking annoying, to be honest, in my opinion. That's why I haven't been showing my face. Because guess what? I'm here for a message. Like, I'm here to give a message, not for my face. And not to get hit on like I'm on fucking Tinder or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. Like, I'm not here to be anybody's side piece. Or anybody's anything. You know what I mean? Exactly. Like, I don't understand. I just don't get it. So I know I lost a few subscribers, and I know there were guys. It's because I wasn't entertaining them. They wanted me to entertain them. I'm sorry, I'm not entertaining you. Fuck. I can entertain myself pretty well, you know. That's funny. All right, so we're going to take out the Moonology cards. We're going to take these ones out, because we're already 6 minutes in. So I'm like, okay. Whoever's meant to be in is meant to be here. If whoever's not, they're not. If they want entertainment, hire a party magician. Keith, that was a good one. That was a good one. I'm not gonna lie, that was a good one. Hire a party magician. That's funny. Say, hey, Keith, how did that session go? The session that we did, like, what? I think it was like 2 weeks ago or something. I know it was after my accident. So how did that work out for you? Well, the message that I gave you. Did it resonate at all? I know when we were talking, it did, so. Well, let's get started, because I don't have all night. I gotta go to work. Did it put it into like a better perspective for you? You know what I mean? Like, did it put it in a better perspective for you? I was gonna turn the music on, but I don't want to. We have happiness. Look at this. This fell, and it says happiness. And then we have beauty. So let's see what we got. Yeah. I gotta do something else, though. I gotta do, what is it? Releasing old toxic relationship. That's my next thing. That's what I've been doing. Because I'm tired of attracting toxic fucking men. Like, I know I got issues. Okay? I know I got issues. But I don't take people's money. And I don't manipulate people to have money. To get my money. Well, to get their money. Wait. To get their like, you know what? I want a man to spoil me for fucking once. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. I'm tired of fucking always giving to fucking... Tired of it. I would like to get spoiled. I don't know what that is. I haven't been spoiled in many years. Since their father, actually. No man has ever spoiled me. Only their dad. Because I was with him for 15 years. But guys that I've talked to, they've never taken me out. There was actually one guy that did take me out. He took me out to dinner. It was a really nice restaurant. But I have never had a man take me out. Only their dad. Exactly. All right, let's see what we have. Because I'm tired. I have a 12 to 13 hour shift tomorrow, so I have a busy day. And I have like a lot of plans to do. I have to type up like 2 big plans, so it's going to take me about like 4 hours. So, yeah. All right, so let's go. Let's see what we have. Whew. Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, forgive us your trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. For them is the kingdom and the power and the glory. May the Lord be with us all. I invoke the powers of Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Ariel, Metatron, and Son of Fen, and Uriel to please protect my energy and my space, and to also heal those that are broken in spirit, that are lost in spirit. Please guide them, give them strength, give them courage. And also, anyone that's in financial constraint at the moment, that's struggling financially in any form, please help them, give them signs, give them a miracle. Amen. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, he wasn't. Ralph was pretty much Ralph, and I already knew when he first came, and I'm not talking shit about him. I'll talk shit. I'll tell him right to his fucking face, right? And I've told him to his face many times. So Ralph, if you're listening, I don't give a shit. Because the only reason why he was on my channel was because you wanted to sleep with me. Let's get real. Like, just the way he was throwing innuendos all the time and how he was being flirtish and stuff, like, whatever. It is what it is. All right, Source Universe, what's the message for the collective this evening? All right. Well, we're 2 days out of the full moon. Sure, she will watch. Let's see. That one wants to come out. We have first quarter moon in Cancer. Push through any insecurities. You know what, Keith? You know what? I'm going to pin that because it's fucking true, bro. It's true. It's fucking true. And you can sleep with anybody. And it's true. Like, it's building, you know. So the first quarter moon. Okay. So what I'm picking up here, you see, the first quarter moon, this is light and dark. So this is the masculine and the feminine perspective. The energies of masculine and feminine. Equilibrium, balancing. We all have divine masculine and we all have divine feminine in all of us. It's balancing out these two energies within oneself. 1455, as I said that, with 4 people and 1 like. So it's understanding your emotions, your insecurities. processing your information. And it's strange because it has. So, do you see the symbol right here? So, this symbol is the crown chakra. So, this is where you get all your information. This is where you get your intuitive hints. You know, if you have a feeling, okay, prime example, I'm going to put myself there. So, a few weeks ago, I was told not to drive my fucking car. And guess what Eve did? Because she had to go pay bills. She drove her car. When it was fucking pouring outside, it was drenching outside. And Eve got into an accident. Eve is still alive by a miracle. I don't even know how the fuck I even survived that, but hey, I'm still here. So it's like those intuitive hits. So like if the universe is telling you don't go somewhere, don't date that person, don't take that job. Please listen. It's free. So right now you just need to push through these insecurities that you have. And a lot of us have it. You know what I mean? All right, let's continue. All right, we have something's going to happen in this quarter moon, which it should be by Wednesday. I think the quarter moon should hit by like Wednesday or Tuesday, around there. So it says first quarter moon in Scorpio, release your blocks. And this has to do with your solar plexus. So whatever, like, that's pretty interesting because insecurities has to do with your solar plexus. That has to do with your self-confidence. That has to do with your well-being. Remember we were talking about I am this morning? The power of I am. Remember I said put it on a piece of white paper or on a sticky note, put it on a mirror, write every affirmation down, but put I am, right? I am. I see a yellow sticky note. So yellow has to do with your solar plexus. So once your solar plexus are unblocked, you can manifest. You'll be more confident. You'll have more self-esteem. You'll be more pleasant. Instead of having guilt, resentment, anger, bitterness. So all that is that negative vibration, not the positive vibration. The positive vibration is I am amazing. I am confident. I am astonished. I am unique. I am fabulous. I am successful. I am that. Those are the positive affirmations. That's how you release blocks. I heard dive deep into your unsubconscious mind. Interesting. And then we have new moon in Leo, shine. We have water and fire. Woo-hoo. Someone's emotions. I was saying balancing your emotions. Balancing out your home life as well, because Cancer has to do with home, family. And that's the masculine and feminine. I heard release self-doubt. And that adds to the insecurity. So someone is like, their solar plexus are misaligned. Hmm. That's pretty interesting. How you see all these sunflowers? I've been seeing a lot of sunflowers lately. I heard new creative ideas, like fiery ideas. I heard you're not meant to follow the pack. You're meant to be the leader. All right. Wow. We have last quarter moon in Sagittarius, and it says practice gratitude. It's always important. Every morning that I wake up, I always thank God for waking me up in the morning, for blessing me with a home, food, clothes, water, heat. Because I remember when I didn't have none of those. So it's always good to have to have gratitude for what you have instead of what you don't have. Stop looking at Peter, Paul, John, and fucking Kelly. The big house, 3 cars, all brand, like who cares? Who gives a shit? Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. How is your soul? That's what I want to know. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how much money you have. How is your soul? Are you a genuine person? Are you a humbled person? Are you a kind and generous and giving person? That's what I look for. Trust me, I work for rich people, millionaires, movie stars, and most of them are fucking miserable. And they have loads of money. And their kids are drug addicts. Explain that to me. It is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and bash drug addicts because their dad was one. So trust me, I lived through it all. I've seen some shit, okay? Been through some shit. So yeah, practice gratitude. And that's the quarter moon in Sagittarius. Also, let's see what we got. Yeah, too many yes people. Like, come on. Stop following the crowd. Stop being a clown. That was a good one. Stop following the crowd. Stop being a clown. Pretty much when you follow the crowd, you are a clown. I crack myself up, I know. When you follow the crowd, you are the clown. All right, let's see. Quarter moon in Cancer. Let's see what we have. Whoa, we got 3 cards. All right, you all came this way, so we're going to read it. We have nothing is yet set in stone. Balance spirituality and practicality. What was I saying? You can't make this shit up. And it's crazy because we have the full moon and it's in Pisces. Pisces, full moon. You see that? Pisces, full moon. And I said about balance, about home, family, masculine, feminine, balance. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? I'm just the messenger. Okay? Let's see what the third one is. And we have surrender to the divine. We have a full moon. Another full moon. So whatever manifestations you've been doing, it's coming to fruition. So the divine wants you to surrender, letting go of insecurities, unwanted thoughts, negative behavior, habits, patterns. So I would like for you guys to write on a piece. So get a candle. If you get a candle, and I don't care if it's a fucking tea light, okay? Get a candle, right? And make sure it's white. So what you do with the white candle, you put on the candle, you carve clarity. Take a salt bath, light the candle after, and just focus on the candle. And just focus on what you want to get clarified. Whatever that is. Is it money issues? Is it a relationship issue? Is it a job issue? Any type of issue, just put clarify on the candle. I don't care if you write it with your nail. You know what I mean? But write clarify. And you'll see the situation that you are going through will get clarified some way, somehow. It will just pop up like magic. It will pop up like magic. So yeah, they want you to surrender to the divine and balance your feminine and masculine, which is your spirituality and your practicality. This is what this full moon is about. It's letting go of the old way of thinking. Like limiting beliefs. You know, it's so funny when people throw scripture at me and it's like, dude, I'll take out my occult books. We could throw all those scriptures you want. We could confirm all those scriptures too. It's funny. It's really funny. It's funny to me anyways. All right, we have first quarter moon, Scorpio, release blocks. Let's see what it... Okay. That was fast. Wow. End of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon and Capricorn. So you releasing your blocks is ending these old tough cycles. People, places, and things. Because like I say, everybody can't come with you. Everyone will not understand you either. And that's okay. That's why you have God. God understands you. That's all you need. You don't need anybody else. You don't need a woman. You don't need a man. You just need God. So yeah, these cycles are closing out. And we have Saturn in Aries. It's been fiery. Karma is about to hit some asses. Oh, karma. I love when Saturn hits. You either get good karma or bad karma. You know? What have you been spewing? All right, let's get the new moon in Leo. New moon and... Whoa, whoa, whoa. You seen all those cards? They're just like, whoa. They just came out. All right, so we have these two. And this one didn't show its face. So we're not going to touch that one just yet. Okay? We're going to use these ones. So new moon in Leo, shine. All right, so we're going to clarify that one. Your dreams need a practical plan. And it's another full moon. And that one's in Taurus. And this one says adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Here we go with another half moon. And then we have meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. So we started with Pisces and we end with Pisces. That's wild. And hear this. If you see this, it's a 3-3. Look at this. This is wild. 3. Confirming. Right? So we have 3 on this side. And we have 3 on this side. And then we have 3 in the middle. So that's 9. 3, 3, 3 is 9. And we are in a universal 9 year. And that's crazy because we're going into a 10 year next year. Will be in January. So January will be a 10 year, a universal 10 year. So 9s are almost to that completion of closing out cycles that are no longer serving our highest good in any form, meaning in a job, in a relationship, a career, whatever that is to you. Those cycles are meant to close that are not in alignment for you, that are not for your best interest. And that's crazy because here we go. That's why right now, the 9 is to be in hermit mode, to go within for more self-discovery, to releasing the blocks. Do some tai chi, yoga. Anything that has to do with energy to release past baggage. And I see like a lot of childhood stuff. In the link description box below, I do have a few meditations for you to help you on your healing journey, your inner child healing. They have helped me on my own personal journey. They can help you. Also, if you see my mob, he also is a healer too. He works with the nervous system. So if you guys would like to book with him, you're more than welcome. That's what we're here for. We're supposed to heal the planet. 333, as I said that. So this is your turn to just releasing blocks, old patterns, karmic ties, habits, people, places, and things. So 2026 could be fresh and new. 3322, as I said that. 3 people and 2 likes. 5. Massive change. And it's going to be for the better. So a lot of you guys are ending this by this Capricorn full moon, it's going to be December. Because December is Sagittarius and Capricorn. So Capricorn starts in the middle towards the ending of December to the beginning of September. I mean, so I don't even know why it just says September. January. So right now it's time to release people, places, things, habits, patterns, how you think, your belief systems. That's why I don't believe in religion. I don't care what religion you are. Because I've been to all of them. And they're all hypocrites. Each and every one of them. So, exactly. All right, so we're going to take out these ones. And let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Someone's assessing a situation. Like I said, people, places, and things. Reassessing, looking at it from a higher perspective. And it's a 9. Wow, you see that? That's, look, it's a 9. 3, 3, 3, 9, 9. That's crazy. Let's see if that card comes out again. I'll be like, what the fudge nod? I don't know. We have the masculine. I don't know what's going on with these masculines, man. All right. God, Source, Universe, what's the message for this energy that's on the board, please? Surrender. Mm. 26. 26 is an 8. Excuse me. So they want you to surrender to your calling. Kind of like being the Buddha, you know, being in silence. Only in silence will you find the answers that you seek. Only in silence you will find the true power, freedom. Some of you guys have a higher calling, a high calling. We have another 3. We have a 2. We have a 21. So 21 is a 3. So you add the 2 and the 1, it's a 3. And it says resilience. It's like cutting out the weeds. See all the weeds? Like, stop carrying baggage from the past. Let go of people, places, and things that weed you down. This person's like tired. It's like, aren't you tired of carrying all this baggage, all the weeds from everybody else's shit? It's just weighing you down. There's like no light in this person. It's like the light has been taken. Remember, takers take, givers give. And it seems like this person gave so much and held their resilience. Now it's time to throw all this away and letting go. Be resilient and letting go. End those karmic contracts, people, places, and things. Capricorns are the goats of the zodiac sign. Yes, we are. My moon is in Capricorn. As I said, that's 404. So they want you to be more resilient. Stop carrying everybody else's garbage. We have change. We have 35. And it adds to an 8. There's 2 8s. We started with an 8 because 26 adds to an 8, right? And then we end with an 8. Well, we're not ending because we still have one card yet to go. But the third card is an 8. Someone's going through a massive ego change. I said what no longer serves you. And it's all going to start with your foundation. So your foundation is yourself. You know how we talk about foundations? You know, on a house, obviously, you need a foundation so you could build the house on it. As I said, that is 4141, which is 55. There you go. Another confirmation. So if your foundation is not stable, constructed the right way, what do you think is going to happen? Let's say you're a contractor. You're about to go build a house. You need a foundation, don't you? Well, in America, you do. Not in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, you don't. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I lived in Puerto Rico. I don't know how they're made, but they're made of concrete. All right. So, yeah. Okay. So, see, look, you still need a fucking foundation. So, if your foundation is not stable within yourself, how do you think that how do you think any relationship that you encounter is going to be stable when yours is not even stable within yourself? Answer yourself that question. Can you say that your spirit, your soul, and it is in alignment, is strong? I don't care how much fucking money you have. That's not my concern. Because a lot of people have a lot of money, but guess what? Their souls are lost. You know how many people that have so much money are fucking lost? Because they're like, well, if I make more money, I'm going to have more money. You know what? If a lot of people focus on their inner world, their foundation, themselves, you will never lack anything. You'll be the richest person on the fucking planet. You don't need money. Yeah, you need money to survive. 43, 44, as I said that. But guess what? Once you're firm in your own foundation within yourself, you love yourself. You attract what you are. So you will attract abundance. Trust me, look at me. I'm not a fucking millionaire. And I have everything I want. And I'm not in debt. The only fucking debt I'm in is fucking a card payment. That's the only debt I have. Because God said, I will never steer you wrong. You follow. And I lead. That was God's promise. And guess what? God promised everything that I have. And I don't need millions of dollars to be comfortable. I don't need millions of dollars to love myself. I don't need $1 million to validate who I am. In any fucking room. Because I know in the spiritual realm, I am a fucking billionaire. You know why? Because I invested in myself. These last 10 years. I wasn't giving my energy to people, places, and things. And then we have, wow, 28, which is a 10. So we open with an 8 with this deck. And then we close out with a 10. And that's crazy because it's time for peace. After all the struggles that you have gone through, it's time for peace. All those sleepless nights, those tears, they weren't in vain. You had to go through that process to make you stronger, to make you wiser, to make you choose better decisions with people, places, and things. People that actually want better for themselves. Because energy is everything. So if you're in chaos energy, what do you think you're going to attract? Is chaos. Chaotic relationships. I don't care fucking what relationships it is. Or are you choosing peaceful relationships that bring you peace, that bring you joy, that bring you abundance in all aspects of life? Because when you're in chaos, what abundance are you really bringing in? Answer yourself that question. So God is trying to bring you peace. You just need to surrender. Because change is here. And if you've been asking for change and signs, all right, let's see. I don't know, they wanted me to take this deck out, so we're going to take this one out. All right, God, Source, Universe, what's the message for the collective? Ha! I said be magic. Look, you can't make this shit up. Magic. Bam! Look, I just did magic. You didn't see? 38. So 38, it's an 11. We have a 28 and we have a 38. So it says, shift your focus to a positive view. We are all interconnected, linked by magic thread. Believe in yourself. You have magic in you. Absolutely. Keith, I think you should. Exactly. So we're going to read from the book. Oh, look, we have a 1. Somebody's life path could be a 1, or you could be born on the 1st. It says house buildings. What does the house or the room of the house represent to you? Is it in order or is it a mess? What state are you in? That's your mind. This is your mind. So they want us to read this. So we're going to. But yeah, ask yourself those questions. What does the house or the rooms of the house represent to you? Is it in order or is it a mess? What state are you in? Exactly. What state are you in? All right. Let's see what we got. All right, 38. We're going to read. Okay, so 38, magic. Shift your focus to a positive view. We are all interconnected, linked by a magic thread. Believe in yourself, you have magic in you. One need not worry or flee about any secrets. Magic to begin to unlock their inner soul. We were just talking about this. It will respond to the one who seeks it. This path is not for everybody. Only seekers that like to go into the darkness. Are you afraid of the dark? Are you? Are you afraid of the dark? Wow, good job. I told you I see you doing very well this year. I said it months ago. All right, let's continue with my hair all crazy. I want to take a hot shower and get to bed. So it says, the key to inviting magic into your life is to trust that it exists all around you. Suspend disbelief and expand your senses, and you will access mystical realms and other spiritual dimensions. Magic is about to manifest in wondrous and unexpected ways. All you have to do is open your eyes, ears, and heart to the secret messages that are shown upon you through signs, coincidence, and lucky breaks. If you believe in miracles, you must believe in magic. Stay focused on your intentions as you will see magic in action. With your thoughts, you create the world. You are what you think. Everything depends on how you perceive things. The more positively you view things in life, the more you enjoy the positive benefits that result from your thoughts. Think magic thoughts. Know that magic is in every atom of the universe and that you are part of that magic. Above all, believe in yourself. Shift your consciousness. We were just talking about this. So, shift your consciousness. See webs of interconnectedness. Know that you are linked by magical golden thread. And each thread is a thought that inspires magic. Shift your perspective, and you will soon see those around you shifting too. The magical world of fairies and elements, of mystical creatures and people who hold great magic, may not be visible to your naked eye, but if you shift your focus, it will make itself known to you. There is a fine veil between the world of matter and that of magic. This is matter and magic. You can transform your life in a truly magical way if you are willing to suspend disbelief and expect magic to happen. Yeah, exactly. You know, when I was young, like, I didn't believe in magic until I was praying. I remember I had lost our father, and I was going through a hard time. You know, you were with somebody for 15 years. You know what I mean? You have kids together. You've lived together. You've done things together. Crazy. You lived a crazy fucking life. Trust me, I lived a crazy fucking life. 15. It's crazy. And him and I used to talk about magic stuff all the time because he had gifts and I had gifts. But we didn't understand the concept at the time because I didn't know, right? But him and I would share stories about things that we see, things that we've heard. Also, I already knew every time he used to cheat, I would see where he was. I would know the name. It was strange. And he would always tell me, how the fuck did you know? And back then, we didn't have cell phones. We had pay phones. And back then, we lived in the boonies. So there was no fucking payphone around. But I knew where he was. I knew exactly where he was, who he was with, and their name. Because I seen it. So God gives women these visions. That's why they say that the female is a psychic intuitive. Because we know shit. Well, now that I'm on my path of enlightenment, because I met my twin back in 2016. And that's how I started my journey. And we didn't actually start talking until 2017. It was the eclipse. I remember it was August 21st of 2017. I will never forget that day. It was my son's birthday. And let's just say it's been crazy since. But it's been a good crazy. I found my path. I'm on my path. And I also get to help others to uncover their own gifts and to do better and to be better and to also be more creative, to open their psyche, to understand themselves, to love themselves, to embrace their quirks. And it's okay to be different. You don't need to follow the crowd. You don't need to have Instagram. You don't need to have Snapchat. You don't need to have Facebook. You don't need to be the follower. Be the leader. And others will lead. That's how that goes, right? I thought that's how that's supposed to go. You're supposed to be the leader, not the follower. You're supposed to be the goat, not the sheep. I thought that's what it was supposed to be, you know? So yeah, so I lost their dad. I got into, it was what it was. It was a hard process to deal with. And then I met my twin in 27. Well, I've known him for years, but I actually knew he was my twin back in 2017. Things did not work out. And then God placed me a soulmate. Because I manifested him last year. Last year. I remember it's January of 2024. Let's just say it's been a shit show because we're not alike. We don't have anything in common. Hey, we do have some great conversations though. I'm not gonna lie. We do have some great conversations. But is he spiritual? Yes, he is, but not in the sense of the way me, Keith, I am, and Diane, and a lot of other people that I know. Like I have friends that are warlocks and wizards. So those are my peeps. Even if they think you're a CIA spy. That's so crazy. I've always wanted to go into the military to be a spy. I don't know why. And then I seen all these movies and I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm good. Yeah. I like my quiet life. And I like to mind my own fucking business. How about that? That's what I like to do. Yeah, so, all right, guys. I'm out of here. I'm tired. I have to have a long day tomorrow. Oh, he healed his backache? I bet you that was pretty interesting. Of course. Of course. I was hoping Diane and I am was on tonight because I wanted to discuss about our healing group, actually. Because I was waiting for Diane to email me, but she hasn't emailed me yet, so I don't know. But you and I are going to discuss about what I emailed you about. Our world shop, yeah. You know what? That would be fucking dope, actually. That would be. That would be dope. We just need to get more healers, more warlocks, wizards. Those are my friends. Oh, shamans. We need some shamans. I did have a shaman. And he was actually from Mexico. Like knee deep of Mexico. Oh, no! You changed your name again? I'm done with you, nobody. What? Why did you turn it to green? Who pissed you off? Who pissed you off, nobody? What the fuck? I thought it was supposed to be I am. You're supposed to be blue, like the dragon blue, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, at least, hey, I don't mind the red dragon. I don't mind the blue dragon. I don't know. I don't mind whatever dragon you want to be, nobody. I don't mind. But why are you naming yourself nobody? Again, I'm just curious. Nobody is asking. Nobody. Question. Why did you change your name again? I was really digging the blue, though. And I am. No way. That's funny because I said nope. I said I am, and look, you just pop up out of nowhere. I'm done. So nobody. When are we gonna like all link together? Use lower cases. Nobody. You're gonna have to use lower cases, bro. Come on now. Hey, how is that? So are you doing the integrated energy therapy or what? Nobody. I was curious about it. I know you were doing like research about it. So everybody, nobody is one of my warlocks on Saturday. You gotta let me know how it goes. You know you're gonna get your 12-strand DNA activation, right? So your first 3 sessions that you do for integrated energy therapy, you get your 6 strands DNA activated. And I'm going to tell you this, nobody. Are you really ready for this path? Well, wait. You've done the unthinkable. Yeah, you are. You've done the unthinkable. We know you've been lurking in the shadows. So, hey, nobody, you're going to have to email me because I need a job done. And I know you're the guy for it. But I need a job done though. And I'll pay you. We need to discuss this because I need something like desperately. You are a dark horse. Hey, we don't discriminate around here. You know what I'm saying? We like light and dark. You know what I mean? As long as you're not using dark shit for doing stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Nobody. They're just intimidated. That's all it is. Don't let that. You know what? See, now we have to make our own sessions. And I'm happy you came on. So you got to email me. Really? You could just Cash App me, dude. Cash App or Venmo. It's in the description box below. Yeah, no, I need a job. I need you to do me a job. And I was like, you know what? I was contemplating for the last 2 weeks. I said, dude, should I let nobody know that I need help? Because it's something I can't do. Oh, you're in Australia. How about Venmo? I don't have PayPal. My PayPal got lost. Not even lost. I lost my PayPal because I was helping someone. Can you email me? My email's in the description box. Yeah, look at Venmo. Venmo. Yeah, I need a job done. Like ASAP. And I know you're the guy for it. Because I was going to email, actually, I was going to talk to my wizard guy, which he's a warlock and a wizard. So, but his dad just died. And I don't think it's good to mix that energy with what I want to do. So, I didn't think that was smart. See, when you do magic, you need to think smart. Yeah, Keith, it's not nervous issues. It's a situationship. It's an issue that I'm dealing with. That I need discarded out of my life. Banished. Gone. Finito. One of those. I'm not going to say what it is, but I just gave you a little glimpse of what I want. Yes, I know. I was hoping you came on. I was like, come on, it's a full moon. Because I already did my rituals on the full moon, and I did one yesterday. But it was for me, specifically. For me. It wasn't like towards anybody or anything. It was for me. For me. Yes, Keith, we will not hurt anybody. That's not our intentions. Because we don't need bad karma. I definitely don't need bad karma. But I need people to leave me alone. People that siphon me for no fucking reason. And people that keep on lying to me and manipulating me. And think that I'm stupid. But I'm not. I can play stupid though. Avoiding would be cherry. No, not for this matter. Not for this one, Keith. This is non-negotiable. 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 It kind of reminds me of like, you know, have you guys ever seen Doctor Strange? I don't know if you ever seen it, but it's going to be kind of something like that. No, I just want to expose someone. That's all I want to do. And I'm gonna. That's why I got nobody. I just want to expose somebody. That's it. Naturally. As a universal divine. Where did nobody go? Did he disappear? Did he disappear on us again? Darn it all. We're just having a conversation. We're just having a conversation. So yeah, Keith, nah, nobody's going to get hurt. But somebody's about to be exposed, though. Because you know what? Eve is tired of getting used. How about that? You know, I played the nice card way too long. Way too long. You know what I mean? I've been nice. I've been patient. I've been kind. I've been generous. Understanding. And people just take because they think they can. So we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. It's like, you know, you want to play with fire? Okay. We can play with fire. Yeah. No, I'm not going to do harm to anybody. Exposing somebody is not doing harm to them. It's not at all. They did it to themselves. It's called back to sender. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. So nobody. Explain to Keith a little bit. The things that you do, it's not bad. Yes. So, nobody, how is Australia? We haven't talked to you in a, like, hot minute, bro. It's been a while. What's going on? How is Australia? Is it crazy over there or what? What's going on? Give us some details. Any spicy details? Any spicy details? Yeah, they have. So nobody, yeah, if you could email me, that'd be fabulous. Fabulous. It's in, I can't even think. I'm so exhausted. I'm just tired. It's been. Yeah, because remember we had this discussion, Keith, about I was worried about scammers trying to scam you. So I'm glad that you did that. Excuse me. And it's so wild. We were talking about magic, right? And and then nobody comes out of nowhere. That was funny. I'm done. I roast scammers. I just send trolls to bed without it. I'm done. But I got the greatest mobs ever. I got the greatest mobs. So yeah. Oh, nobody. Did you order the occult books that I told you about? Did you disappear again? Did you do a Houdini? Like you come and just like pop in and then just pop out? What the hell, man? Yeah, I don't blame you. So did you hear so Keith, did you hear that nobody's getting his integrated energy therapy license? He's moving up in the world. He's moving up in the world. He's going to be so ecstatic though when he gets his first level, and then when he goes for his second level, when he becomes a master teacher. Oh, you didn't know? So I'm an integrated energy therapist, and I was telling him about it. So he did a whole bunch of research on it. So he's getting his license this weekend. He said Saturday. Well, it's skills and certification. But this one is very different because it activates your 12 strand DNA. And that means you can't go back at all. Like, you cannot go back to people, places, or things because shit fucking, I'm telling you, you will, it's bad. I tried once. After I got my certificate, I tried and my life went to shit. Like in 2 seconds. So once you get activated to a higher level, it's kind of like, you get a promotion. When you go for a promotion, like there's levels to this shit. So in spirituality, there's levels to getting to a certain state of consciousness that once you hit a certain state of consciousness, once you unlock certain codes, it's a soul codes, you can never come back. Meaning you can't go back to your old life. Everything that you used to like, you don't like anymore. The people that you thought you like, you see the true colors and you're like, yeah, they're not for me. So it's just different. Yeah, it's really heavy. And let me tell you, the sessions, when you get certified for these, oh my goodness. It's a 5-day process. Because your first strand DNA, you activate the first to the 6th strand, right? So 1 to 6, and then you go from 6 to 12. Once you activate the 12 strand DNA, it's over. You're done. Not in a sense where, oh, like your life is going to go to shit. No. If you choose it, yes. But you can't go back to people, places, and things and situations. It just doesn't. Because it's not in alignment. It's not in that frequency because you're already burnt that frequency off. If you get what I'm saying. So, like, you can't have sex with just random people. You can't just give your energy to just any fucking random person. You just can't date anybody. It's a different ballgame. My healing process is actually going pretty well. I actually did one this morning. Actually with another Reiki master. So I'm a Reiki master. What was it? It was a video that popped up in one of my feeds, and he's a Reiki master as well. So I did a session with him this morning. So it was actually really nice. I'm not gonna lie, it was really, really nice. So my energy, because we had this 9/9 portal today. So I wanted my energy to be balanced, and I wanted my energy to be in alignment because I want everything. I want the house. I want my career, my kids, and hopefully a relationship. Hopefully. But I want a spiritual partner. It's not that fucking hard. Because I want to do shit, I want to do magic. I want to create magic. Not just in the bedroom, You know what I'm saying? We got shit to do. There's shit to do. So I want another light worker. You know what I mean? Oh, you sent me the email? Pretty dope. So, nobody, you're getting your sessions this weekend? So I was telling Keith about the integrated energy therapy license that you're going to get. So I had to tell him about it. That's going to be a great experience. So what, you're going for your first 3 classes on Saturday? I know you are. I could feel it. I could feel your excitement. So they called you the Black Horse. That's so fucked up. But I know why they called you the Black Horse, though. Because when you first came on my channel, your energy was like, what the shit? Your energy was dark. It was dark. It was like dark. It was like Dark Vader. Literally, it was fucking Dark Vader. And then you had a red dragon, so I thought that was hilarious to add to the black. That's funny. So guess what? So they're not going to call you the Black Horse anymore once you activate your DNA on Saturday. Yes, a lot can happen in a year. So all those ones that called you the Black Horse, well, guess what? They better be prepared who they're messing with this time. Oh, shit. See how it's cool to have warlocks and wizards as friends? Fucking amazing. He said a lot can happen in a comfortable breath. So Keith is being the comedian tonight. great. So we're going to call us the Island of Misfits. That's what we're going to call the group. We're going to call the group the Island of Misfits. Unwanted misfits. Oh, shit. That was funny. So that's our group is gonna, our healing group is gonna be the Island of Misfits. Unwanted misfits. Hey, 3 powers combined. You got me, you got Keith, and you got nobody. That's all we need. I'm a hermit. I don't want them. I swept under the rug, miss. Oh, shit. Yeah, Diane, I don't know where she's... Oh, Ralph. So let me explain about Ralph. So I didn't give Ralph an opportunity. So Ralph had a tantrum and unsubscribed. That's what happened. So you want to know, that's what happened. So the only reason Ralph was on my channel was because he was trying to get with me. So Ralph is gone. Because I told Ralph off a while ago. No, I think I ignored his comment because it was disgusting. Keith, weren't you on the live when he posted a comment about my shirt or something, or some stupid shit? Like, he was being inappropriate. And I literally blew him off. Like, why are you like... And I knew the only reason why he subbed to my channel was because he liked me. And he thought I was going to give him an opportunity. Remember, nobody, when you said, what, this is Tinder now? Yeah, YouTube is trying to become another fucking Tinder. Yeah, Keith, like, I had to tell, like... He was just very inappropriate. And I didn't like what he said. It is what it is. Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm not trying to fucking date anybody on social media. Like, fuck. No, and I'm not stuck up either. Why do I want to date anybody on social media? Exactly. And all the time I've noticed when he was commenting, like, he would say just the most obscene things, and I'm like, I'm not that type of person. I'm not that type of chick, man. And I think at the time, what was I? Like, yeah, he just threw me off. I didn't like it. And he was like way older. He was like, I think he said he was 57 or some shit. See, Keith, look, nobody just told you. Astral travel, yes, counts. It does count. I haven't astral traveled in 3 days. It's been 3 days. Keith, you astral travel when you sleep. Now that is a lie. We're going to call you out, Keith. That is a lie. Keith, you astral travel when you sleep. So when you're dreaming, you are actually astral traveling. Yes, you do. A lot of people don't. So once you get deeper into this realm, of what me and nobody do. Well, nobody does other things. I don't do what nobody does. But nobody knows what he does. He knows what he does. Well, he did at one time. He doesn't do it anymore. But yeah, astral traveling is part of the package, my friend. You need to go to better places. You could astral travel to the beach. So most of my astral travels were, let's just say, I'm not going to say it. I'm going to keep it PG. I'm not going to keep it MA. I do what nobody does. Yeah, I haven't astral traveled in like 3 days. Because I don't want to. Even though I know this particular person is pulling on my energy, it's like, I don't want to. Your energy is just draining me. So I block them. Spiritually, actually. Not physically, but spiritually, yeah. No. No, you have not, Keith. You have not. So nobody likes to go to the waterfall. I like to go to the cosmos, actually. So when I astral travel, I go out the cosmos. It's pretty neat. But you got to be careful when you astral travel too. So, you know, when you're sleeping and you have like a dream and you wake up and you're like, wow, it felt real. That's astral traveling, my dear. Nobody says it's okay. So yeah, you astral travel. But you have to be very careful because you'll bring shit with you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to bring no bad stuff with you. That's one thing you gotta really be careful when you astral travel. And also, that's why I say about sleeping with people. You gotta be careful with that because I'm telling you, it's not a good thing. Let's just say when you have wet dreams, you're astral traveling. Just like I'm just giving you a little secret there, guys. The secret is if you have a dream about someone and you're doing the nasty, you are actually astral traveling. I'm just going to give you a pointer there. So if you don't know what astral traveling is, that's what it is. STIs or STDs. Just make sure you don't get spiritual STDs. That's why I said you gotta watch out who you sleep with. Because you do get sexual STDs. People don't believe it, but it's true. You don't want hives when you wake up. You always wear protection. So I see you astral travel a lot, nobody. Oh, do you? There's only one person that I astral travel with. He's the person that I was with for like a year. That's the only person that I astral travel with. That's it. Nobody else. Because I don't need spiritual STDs. Yes, it's true. You can get spiritual STDs. So if you break up and break out in hives, that's what that is. Especially when you sleep with that person unsubconsciously in the spiritual room. Who does? Who does what? People do. When you're having, okay, so when you're having a dream, right? and someone appears in your dream and you guys do the nasty, you are literally intertwining with their soul. Okay? So just because they're not in the physical, they're still there in the spiritual. So you're still getting the same, but actually it's more intense than you would if you slept with someone on the 3D. On like if you slept with someone on the flesh. So spiritual connections are much more intense than a normal connection. That's all I'm going to say. Because I've already had 2 experiences. That's why I know. Antibiotics. You're going to need more than fucking antibiotics. Nobody, what do you mean? You're going to need some holy water, some antibiotics. What else? Exorcist. You're going to need it all. You're going to need it all. Oh, shit. That's funny. 20 salt baths later. You better add some fucking, what is it? You're gonna add, if you 20 salt baths later, you're gonna need like some sage, some franklin, some myrrh, some crystals. Shit, you're gonna need a whole shitload, not just salt. To get that nastiness off of you, shit, you're gonna need a whole lot. So yes, that's it. So now, Keith, now you know what astral travel is. Throw some sage for good measure. Keith, you're going to need more than sage, more than salt. You're definitely going to need a lot of shit, man. That's why I say be cautious who you sleep with, because you don't want that shit, man. Shit's nasty. Shit's gross. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. And they're so shit. Hey, not even bleach is gonna help. Not bleach. Not fucking bleach. Uh-huh. That's why I say be careful with Jezebels. And Jezebel spirits could be masculine or feminine. It doesn't matter who you are. They could be handsome and pretty in the outside, but fugly in the inside. Trust me, I came across a lot of those growing up. Especially the cheerleaders and the football players and those, like how they like bully other people and think that they're better than everybody. And they got some ugly souls. And guess what? Most of those guys that I went to school with that were football players and cheerleaders, they look older than me. They look older than me. That's all I'm going to say. Yep, it's incubus and succubus. Yeah. Because I've seen it. I've seen men that were really like put together, handsome, everything, and they were really, really ugly on the inside. Really ugly. I've met a lot of those. And females too. I've met a lot of females that were really, really, really pretty, like gorgeous pretty. And let me tell you, they were fucking ugly. Meaning their souls were ugly. But you can't let ugly people fool you either. Just letting you know. Because those ugly ones, you gotta be careful too. So it comes in all categories. All categories, everybody. That's why just pray for a spouse. If you never get one, it's okay. God is protecting you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch out for the cute ones and the ugly ones. They all work hand in hand because they all have a goal. And it's to ruin your soul. Screenshots. Screenshots. Screen it. Shot it. Let's go. Yeah, we did. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, me and Keith actually had he did a session on me and I did a session with him. So we worked together as a team, and that's how it's supposed to be. I don't understand why healers want to be against each other instead of uniting. I thought that's what we're supposed to be doing. Getting all healers together to heal. Not to be like, oh, I'm better than you. No, the fuck you're not. You're just unique in your own way. Because God created you with your own blueprint. Yeah. Touche on that one, nobody. Touche. Exactly. Trade value for value. No stealing my life codes. Yeah, man. I don't want nobody stealing my codes. I fucking worked hard for these shits. You know how much tears I gained to gain all the knowledge that I have? To me, just to give it to just anybody? That's why I'm very picky on my partner. On who, because I have certain things that will help that person, whoever God chooses for me to marry. He has a purpose too. You know what I'm saying? That's how that works. So can Lightworkers be with just anybody? No. Never. It will never work. They will just steal your light, steal your codes, steal your wealth, steal your spirit. That's what they do. Literally, that's what they do. So nobody, I was talking to Keith actually. We were talking, what was it? Was it this morning or was it yesterday? I can't even keep track of days anymore. I'm lost in translation here. You're an ass. You're such an ass. I can't with you. You're such an ass. So yeah, I was talking to Keith the other day to start our groups. So I wanted to see if we can all come together. I was thinking on maybe Google Chat or Zoom. I gotta figure this out. But if you guys email me, I can link both of you guys in the email. And then we could start our healing sessions soon. Like we'll do a check-in. I don't know if you guys want to do it once every other week or once a week. I don't know. We have to discuss that because we all have busy schedules. And the only time that I can do anything is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Monday through Thursday, I am booked completely from literally 7 o'clock in the morning until 10 o'clock at night. From Monday to Thursday. So those are the days that I can't. Sign me up. So all of us are going to come together. I'm waiting for Diane. We need Diane. We need her loving support and energy. We need her charisma. And also, nobody, I can't discuss this or disclose it online because when you take the classes for integrated energy therapy, you can't disclose any information. I'm letting you know. I'm forewarning you. But when we do email each other back and forth, I would like to discuss what you're going to do on Saturday. You're going to learn how to do certain techniques that I already know, but I need someone else because it's very important. But you will find out Saturday when you go for your sessions, because I can't tell you. I can't even type it. Can't say nothing. I gotta, because it's something that only seekers seek. It's hidden information. Yeah, so when you have your books, I can't show you them either because I could get in trouble. I wish I could show you the books. But when you get your basic book, your intermediate, and your advanced books, okay? When you go through all the material for your first session, for your first activation, you will understand certain things. But I would like for you to get your 6 to 12 strand DNA activated because you will find out more information on how to do certain things. I can't disclose information. If it was easy, you would buy it. Hey, Keith, I think that technique, if you find an integrated energy therapist, I think you would like that technique to add to your technique. Because it has to do with the nervous system. So integrated energy therapists already work with the nervous system. Not just the nervous system, we also work with the emotional system. So Keith, would you like to actually be an integrated energy therapist or no? To add to your bundle of joy? I'm just curious. Yeah, but if you use, I understand what you're saying, but if you have more healing modalities under your belt, you can work with the modalities that you already know. And also, you could work with other things that you don't know to add to what you already know. If you get my drift. It has to be in person. You can't do it online. The techniques that they show you, you can't learn it online. And plus, they won't let you because of the copyright. So it has to be in person. So I learned from a highly ranked Reiki master. He has Steven has, I think, 3 or 4 masters under his belt, plus the integrated energy therapy part, because he was the one that created the module. You know what I mean? But he has a lot of things under his belt. Well, modalities. It's always good to have more than one modality. Yes. Exactly. He blended everything into his style. And that's what I see. If you do integrated energy therapy, you can actually add that into your modalities and also get deeper into the issues of the tissues. If you get what I'm saying. Because that's what you're supposed to be doing. See, this is why we need our own, like instead of being on YouTube. This is why we need a different platform to talk about this stuff. See, this is why I want a spiritual husband so I could talk to him about these types of things that I know. It's not that fucking hard. Mm-hmm. You only get the glance of his training? What do you mean? Who's training? I'm curious. Huh. Interesting. So yeah, so I'm a Reiki master, practitioner, and I am a integrated energy therapist master instructor. So I have two masters healing modalities. I was actually thinking about doing I wanted to be a Kundalini yoga instructor, and I think I'm still going to do that. I'm not sure just yet, but I really want to be I really want to do Kundalini yoga. Yeah, but you could train your own breathing. It's not that hard. I've been doing breathing techniques for since I started. That's what I want to do. I want to do Kundalini yoga. You know who advised me to do Kundalini yoga was my hairstylist. She's like, I see you doing Kundalini yoga, and I'm like, what is that? She's like, you work with energy. Well, you can remember when I said to see a gold and platinum light. So Reiki masters also use that too. We use breathing. We use lights. You could use blue, you could use yellow, you could use green, you could use purple, you could use white, you could use gold. Gold is really beneficial with platinum. Oh, see, that's different. But Keith, I really think that you would like integrated energy therapy because it works with everything that you already do. It just gets deeper into certain points of the body. Because there's nine, wait, there's one. So there's 13 points in your body, which is pretty interesting because you have the 13, what is it? So technically we're supposed to have 13 zodiac signs and we don't. We have 12. You know what? I'm not going to say anymore. But so you have 12 points in your body, and these 12 points hold memory of information of trauma, right? So With the modalities that you already have, with that extra modality, we'll get deeper into these points of the body. If you get what I'm saying. I wasn't trying to talk whales. What are you trying to say? It's a snake. Why was the snake? Actually, what do you mean the snake? Is it Ophiuchus is the snake? You got to tell me this since you did a lot of dark magic. So, is the 13th Ophiuchus, is it part of the snake? I'm just curious. Come on now. I know you know some secrets. Spill them out. Spill them out. See, this is why we have to do a Zoom session or something. So we need to talk about this shit, because talking on YouTube about this shit, people are like, wow, these people are fucking demonic and shit. Crazy. So explain. Come on, nobody. Come on. Only occultism. Well, technically 13 is Ophiuchus, so is Ophiuchus a snake? That's all I want to know. It's not that hard to say. Aura? Oh. Was it? Really? I was just called it Designing Our Lives. That's funny. That's funny. I don't know. Nobody. Do you want me to throw you a card? I don't know. I've been getting like this push to throw you a card for a while. For like the last like half hour. I don't know why. But if you want me to throw you a card, let me know. Whatever wrapping paper we've wrapped it with. So let me know if you want a card reading real quick. Now I'm done with you. Well, because the nail is trying to like come off and it's getting caught in my hair. All right, let's see what we got for you, sir. Let's see. You want a Metatron or do you want a hero's journey? I don't know. Both of them are calling to me. So which one do you want? Which one is calling out to you the most? The hero's journey or Archangel Metatron? Let me take them out so you can see what I'm talking about. This one? Or this one. The choice is yours. So this one? You want this one? Yeah, choice. A or B. There's no C. So we can't see our way out. You know what I'm saying? Wait, we can. We can see our way out. All right. We'll do Metatron. Let's do Metatron. Hey, Keith, which one do you want? Keith, do you want Metatron as well? I'll do 2 freebies tonight. I don't mind doing a freebie. You're welcome. You guys are my peepers. Hey, Keith. Metatron, yay or nay? Yay or nay? All right. I'm going to shuffle these really good. I figured you were going to want the hero's journey. All right. All right, what's the message for nobody? For the green dragon. What's the message for nobody? Finally. Ooh, this one's family. Wow, that's a beautiful card. Look at that. 49. So 49 is 12. So 12, you break down to a 3. Family, circles of life. So what I'm picking up with this card is that you're going to be uniting with your spiritual family. Wow. This is more, to me, it's like a spiritual family, which is pretty interesting because I just said earlier to email me. So you, I, Diane, and Keith can like all come together to create a group. So let's see if this actually correlates to what I was saying earlier. Because that's pretty fucking weird. See, you're not alone. You're not the lone wolf. You found your pack. It's a win. Fuck yes, it is. All right. See? Woof. 49. Let's see. 49. It says, take a moment to think about those who love and support you in life. Woof. I'm going to mess with you now. I'm gonna so mess with you now. It says, you are the product of not just those who birth and nurture you, but those who spend time with who you regard as family. The core of this family should always be strong and able to change and adapt to every movement and flow within it. Think about spending time with those who have cared for you, the mother who nurtured you, the father who watched you grow, the brother who played with you and fought by your side. Within this family, there will be issues, problems, and challenges, as well as times of great joy and celebrations. Welcome them as part of your life's rich tapestry. Share the times of happiness and be there for times of heartbreak. If healing is required in your family, allow Archangel Metatron energy to hold all safe, all solid, for the highest outcome of all. Consider who you are being invited to send healing thoughts or give your physical presence to right now. Maybe an elderly friend or relative whose time is short, or maybe a newborn baby whose hours have only just begun, or maybe the growing children under your watch who change and mature in the blink of an eye. Enjoy each moment of their childhood before it's too late. Seek to Knowledge of your family past, your ancestors who went before you, feel their presence around you, letting you feel their continued interest in you and your life. Reach out to those you have urged with. Reach out to those you have argued with, those you have lost touch with, or those you are enraged with. Whether alive or dead, you are internal soul living in eternal time. It is never too late to mend bridges, mend what seems damaged beyond repair, and welcome the lost son home or the allying parent back into the heart space. Within a circle of light, family is scarred, a group of souls who have been called together to learn and grow. That's wild. All aspects of human experience can be found within this circle. The honoring a spiritual path needs not to be done alone, but within the busyness and day-to-day life of the family unit. We were just talking about this. I said this card, that's crazy. It is not there. Create it. Begin again. That's crazy. Do something today that will enrich the lives of those who come after you and those who are already with you. Be at peace with your past, your present, and your future, all held by Metatron in his loving hands. When Metatron calls you, in truth, he calls all your family line, because Metatron's light reaches out to where it is needed, starting with you and flowing to where it is sent. Circles of light embracing past, present, and future, generations after generations, life after life. Boom. You see that? So what I picked up when I was reading that, because I read, like when I read something, I could read between the lines. So when all of us, when we start this healing journey, right? We all go within, we see our darkness, we see the things that we've done to people and things that have been done to us, right? That's how the shadow work starts. That's how the healing begins. You need to let go of situations. I know they're hard. So me and my sister-in-law didn't get along because of a lot of things that happened. My brother-in-law committed suicide. We're not going to talk about that. But the point is, we were living in her house, me and my husband at the time. This is when we got together. Her and I had disagreements because of some things that I didn't agree with. Certain things that she did in her life, I did not agree with. Your husband just passed away. And let's just say, I was a little appalled. Okay. So I kind of didn't respect her because of that. I'm not going to tell you in detail. But let's just say, to each their own. But I think after somebody dies, I think you need to wait a while so you can open up to somebody. That's just me. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. That's how I am. That's who I am. So I remember when I was in meditation, the first year I started, and what I was told was to clear out debt, karmic debt. I said, okay. So she was my first candidate that I had to clear debt with. She's like, fuck. I was like, God, why do you put these challenges so hard for me? So I emailed her. Guess what? She was fucking shocked. So everybody that I had disagreements with, that I didn't, whatever. So that, remember those 3 years, I confronted people, I let people go. People that hurt me, I reached out to them. People that because I hurt some people too. I'm not gonna say I was fucking innocent. So I reached out to those people too, as well. So this is what healing is all about. So you don't have to take that shit with you as you're evolving, as you're growing. So yes, I do agree with that. So see, look, you found your family. We found our pack. The land of misfits, okay? We're the land of fucking misfits. I don't fucking mind. I don't want to be like everybody else anyways. All right. So let's see. What does Keith have? So that was your card. All right, Keith. What do we have for you, sir? We have the hero's journey. Yeah, what is fucking normal? What is normal? What is normal? Oh, nobody. Did you order your occult books or what? The books that I told you about? Exactly, Keith. You are 100% right on that one. All right, can I please get a message for Keith, please? Can I please get a message for Keith? Oh, Keith, what's the message this evening, sir? What's the message? You've seen that, right? Let's see what it says. Time for a quantum leap. Prepare for a makeover. And it's a 7. 7 is a very spiritual number. Pretty interesting. That means you're on the right path. Really? You wasn't meant to have it yet. Just look at it like this. When shit like that happens, you wasn't meant to have it yet. Maybe you need to do some more things before that happens. You know what I mean? It wasn't by accident. Yeah, it wasn't yet. Yeah, you're not. It's not. It's not in alignment for you yet. I believe after you get your attunement, you'll be ready for it. Which is Saturday. So, Keith, you got... Wow. Hear this, Keith. Stage 1. Ordinary world. Doesn't that fit perfectly as a puzzle? Okay, so it says 7. Time for a quantum leap. Prepare for a makeover. I've worked with a lot of reality fine actors, both on stage and on scene. The level of their game lifts me up and brings the level of my game up to theirs. Always. It's like a constant upgrade. So I have a feeling this correlates with the reading that we just had. So we're going to read. Feel the thrill of the winds of change blowing through your hair. Smell the new blessings whispering from around the next corner. Sense that you are being summoned to level up to something magnificent. You don't have to do anything rush like give notice at your job, leave your relationship, or vacate your residence. This might just mean it's time to get curious about an improved version of yourself. Remember when we had that session 2 weeks ago? I just got a download from that, from our conversation. Meditate on how you can best align with your higher levels of wisdom. We were just talking about this. Blessings, gifts, energy now emerging through you and infusing that awareness into your here and a now. Wow. So, dream symbol, computer. In a dream, computers are symbolic of one mind of brilliance and creativity that connects all humanity. If you dream of your computer or phone needing an upgrade, it means it is time to broaden your wisdom, love, abundance, and beliefs. Brighten, which you are. You're realizing that all guidance, answers, and solutions you've been praying for are just a thought or keystroke away. It's time to delete the spam of negative beliefs that have held you back from your full throttle self-expression. We were just talking about this. And upload that which truly flips your switch and attunes you to the new frontier of human evolution. Mantra. I release all that no longer serves me, so a better version of me can emerge. So I understand you want to be a hermit, Mr. Keith, but God has bigger plans for you. And we already had this discussion 2 to 3 weeks ago, privately, when we did the session together. It's correlating with that same energy from 3 weeks ago. I said, I see certain things changing for you. Now, the universe is going to force you to do it. You can't be a hermit all the time. You have bigger and better things to do. You have a bigger purpose here, Keith. You may not see it now, but once you start going through this new phase, you're going to feel much more better. You're going to feel much more confident. So I believe us doing this healing session every week, or however we're going to do it, is going to help you boost what needs to be boosted within certain paradigms of your life and dimensions of your life. Because you're not meant to be home. You're meant to go out. You're meant to travel. You're meant to do things. Bigger, better things, Keith. And I'm telling you as a light worker, not just a light worker, as a friend, as a mentor, as a guide. Because I see the potential. You have more potential that you haven't even touched yet. You just scratched the surface. Yes, you know your gifts, but you have more in you that you need to explore. And God is trying to help you explore in many different ways. The key is yours. What are you going to do with that key? And what door are you going to open? And how are you going to open it? And how are you going to feel when you open this door? I understand. I remember when I first started my first video 7 years ago, I was scared shitless. I remember that first day, but I did it. And look, I'm here. You know what I mean? So I believe you just need to get focused more on self. And it's crazy because the read from earlier has to do with your solar plexus, and your solar plexus has to do with confidence, self-esteem, self-worth. So that is what you need to release. That is the blockage that you have unsubconsciously. Because consciously, you know what you need to do, but unsubconsciously, you have buried it for a very long time. Yeah. And imagine what you can do once you unlock certain energies throughout your solar plexus. Because I see you traveling. I see you writing a book, which we already discussed already. And you have a lot to do. I have IBS too. You just have to watch out what you eat. So people with IBS like us, right? Because I have stomach issues. I used to take medicine. I don't take medicine anymore. You need to stop the carbs. Bread. Processed food. Start eating clean. And you will see your IBS won't be as bad. Because I have IBS too. Irritable bowel syndrome. Like I can't eat certain foods. Well, sometimes you gotta let that go. I had to look, I don't eat fake sugars. I can't even eat sugar. Processed foods, I've been eating a lot of that lately because I've been like so tired of coming home. Like I need a chef. Just cook me something up, when I get home. You know what I mean? Exactly. I know because I have IBS. And I know exactly what you go through. Especially when you're constipated for a fucking week. The joys of that. Not fucking really. Yeah, you have to avoid it. You got to clean your diet, man. Yeah, you have to. You have no other choice. All right, guys, I've been on for almost 3 hours. I got 12-hour shift tomorrow. I'm starting to get tired. Yeah, that's why you're bloated because of the carbs, the bread, the pasta, fast food. All that is bad for people that have IBS. You know what I'm saying? So nobody, did you email me? Because I didn't get an email yet. I haven't got email. Or is it in my spam? Because we're trying to get this group going. And I want to get it up and going soon. And especially after Saturday, you know what I mean? So if you could email me so we could start the sessions. The healing group, actually. Nobody put nobody in the spam folder. Yeah, I hope they didn't put my nobody in the damn spam folder. Damn it. I don't like spam. That's fun. Funny. I know it is too salty. I remember my mom used to cut up the spam ham, right? And she used to put it in our mac and cheese. If not the mac and cheese, she used to put it in, so what she would do, she would make like a Spam stew. So you know how you have chicken stew or beef stew. So what she would do with the Spam, she would make Spam stew. So it would have carrots, Spam, potatoes, carrots, corn. Yeah. Man, we were poor, man. Hey, don't crack on the poor people, you know. We had some Spam wet rice. Spam that rice, bitch. He said, please use ham. He said, please use ham. Hey, Keith, can you do me a favor, actually? Because I can't comment. I don't know why I can't comment. But is it possible if you could put my email so nobody can have it? Can you pin it? Because I can't pin it. I can't do anything. Can't fucking do nothing. Because we're waiting for nobody to join. Let me know if you can figure it out. If not, then nobody. What you can do is go, oh, perfect. There you go. Yes, that one's it. Pointy porch. I didn't get a notification. Yeah, yeah, you're right. I guess I'll check when I get off live. Maybe I'll pop in. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go check it with my messy, crazy hair. All right, guys, I have a 12-hour shift tomorrow. I gotta be up by 6. I don't even know what time it is. All right, my friends, I'm out of here. I will talk to you guys later. Yeah, I'm going to send both of you guys an email. Not tonight. Let me get my brain all, like, organized. He said, my misfit friends. All right, my misfit friends. Yes. We will say adios to the next. That means to my bed. A nice hot shower. And bed, will you call it? All right, guys. You guys have a great night. It was great chatting with all of you. So, yeah. It's still Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Look, I can't function anymore. All right, guys. I will chat with you soon. You guys have a fabulous Wednesday. God bless you all. And, yeah, happy 9/9 portal. Today's the 9/9 portal. Stay positive. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Oh, please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please push the notification button so each time I post, you will get notified. Also, check me out on my other platforms, my Telegram, my YouTube, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. And I will catch you soon.